Hi, Liz. Hello. Panther. Hello. Hello, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, Lucia. Hello. I hope I said it right. Lucia Garza. Hello. I hope I said it right. I hope I said it right. Pan Panthea. Hello. No, I didn't say it right. I knew it. I knew it. I apologize. I knew it. I felt like I didn't say that right. I apologize. I felt like I didn't say it right. Oh, Lucas. Like the movie. Okay, got it. Hello. I'm sorry about that. Thank you for clearing it up. Nice. You got a movie named after you. Nice. Now that must be nice. That's nice. Hello, you guys. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Mother's Day to all my mothers, first of all. Happy Mother's Day, okay? Happy Mother's Day. I hope y'all have been having a good and positive Mother's Day, okay? Happy Mother's Day. Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I couldn't even set the time because I was with Tristan, spending Mother's Day with him and doing things with him around here. We're originally not going to celebrate just today. We're going to celebrate, we're missing like a third amigo, so we're going to celebrate Mother's Day actually on Memorial Day. So that's when my other kid will be with me, and we're going to really go do some fun stuff. Go do some fun stuff. Some kitty stuff. I'll have both of them at one time. But welcome in, everybody. I know, right? Nice. I can't wait. The first thing he said was Friday. You know, Friday, Mortal Kombat came out. And he called me. He was like, don't go see Mortal Kombat without me. That was the first thing he said. He's like, you and Tristan don't go see Mortal Kombat without me. I was like, we're not, even though it did cross my mind. I ain't gonna even lie, it crossed my mind. Yes, the new Mortal Kombat 2 came out on Friday, y'all. So who all seen it already? Has anybody seen it already? Don't tell me about it because I haven't seen it. I won't be able to see it until next week. Mortal Kombat 2, yes, it came out Friday. Here it came out Friday. In certain places it came out Thursday. I don't know where you are in the world, but I do too. I want to see that. I do too. And it did cross my mind this weekend. I ain't gonna even lie, but he stopped me first thing Friday. He was like, Don't go see that without me. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go see without you. So we're gonna go see that along with a couple other things that we're gonna do together. But I hope you guys are having a happy Mother's Day. But anyway, I was just going by my day, and life be life, as I always say, you guys. Okay. Through trials and tribulations. I have a couple clients. I took a couple clients over the weekend. Of course, that's why you guys didn't see me, because I was working behind the scenes. And don't forget, personal readings are open. Okay. You can email me at empathic1@yahoo.com. Um, or follow me on other platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You can inbox me there. Um, and I've been doing a lot of I've been working on my content, being very consistent about that. So I'm proud of myself on that. So I was going by my day, and then I was hearing you've grown. And I guess that's what this message is all about, from me to you, from spirit, because that's the only connection. If you haven't heard, that you guys have definitely grown. I have a lot of you guys along with clients, especially when it comes into the love department. Ooh. I read my comments. I do read my comments. I've had some not so well comments in the past. It's gotten better. In the love department, it's gotten better. The comments have definitely gotten better. I always say reading, listening, and watching me. Please take what resonates. Everything is not going to resonate with you. You're not going to feel. It might not be your energy at that time that, I'm picking up at that time. But then I may say something may resonate with you. Cool. If it doesn't resonate with you, cool. You know what I'm saying? You can flip it. It might be, you may know it's the other person. Cool. Just remember, these messages are not personals. We're not doing one-on-one. I'm picking up energy around you, aside you, people that are probably not here in the chat. They're watching it later. It's heavy on their heart, things in that nature. So, by all means, when the messages come out, don't take it to heart, okay? Don't take it personal. I'm not picking on you or anything like that. Free will is a must, and I do practice free will, okay? And I do encourage people to practice free will, because that's what makes the world go round. That what makes you different from me different from you, and we can come together in humanity and collaborate, okay? It's very important. I wouldn't want to be around people that think like me. That would probably drive my OCD crazy, okay? That will, yeah, I'm very much so on free will. Like, if I had a whole bunch of people around me that think like me, boy, that would drive my OCD crazy. My job and what Spirit wants me to do is open up a new channel and basically open up points that, you're not thinking about. Most people aren't thinking about. Most people aren't being aware. It's like, teach one, know one kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? If I learn it, I'm going to post it in the community board. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. It's kind of like a teach one, going. And like I said, I'm still in the learning process as well. Those that have been following me for a while, like Liz, I'm still in the learning process, and I appreciate all the comments, even though in the past they were weird, but they're getting better, okay? Bye-bye, love. All the comments and stuff like that. I appreciate all the feedback, because, I'm still in that growing process as well, okay? But, yeah, the comments when it comes to the love situation has definitely gotten better. I'm proud of that. And beyond of my knowledge means I need to start keeping up. Y'all, we have hit 3,000 followers. Yay! I didn't even know it. Why I don't look at the followers? We have definitely hit 3,000 followers, okay? I was not aware of that, okay? That's, if I ain't said nothing about it, believe me, I wasn't looking at it. When I turn on my page first thing in the morning, after I drop Tristan, I'll start my day, look at my emails, look at my comments, of course. I don't look at the followers. I stopped looking at the followers because the following situation is definitely a Debbie Downer when you're trying to hit 50K, okay? Yes, I am striving for 50K on my channel for us to be a real strong, tight, illuminating tribe, okay? And I'm excited. We did hit 3,000, over 3,000 followers actually. So I appreciate you guys for that. All the likes, the love, the shares, okay, the posts, the comments for free. Free will is a must over here. You know, express how you feel. Let me know how you feel. Sometimes how you feel, we may not agree with it, but it's definitely validated. Respect goes a long way. And I appreciate you guys for following me, sharing, supporting, time stamping. Shout out to all my time stampers. Quinn and Livingston time stamp for me as well, sometimes when she's able to. I appreciate all this, my moderators, so on and so on. So I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. But enough of that ushy gushy stuff. I have a feeling like this is definitely going to be one of those emotional messages. So please take what resonates, okay? You can flip the message switch and get in where you fit in, okay? All as well. Please like, love, share as you come in. And this is going to be one of those emotional messages because I heard it like loud and clear. Like you guys have definitely grown, okay? So let's see what our spirit is definitely talking about when it says grown, because it may be different for everybody. Everybody's on a whole new journey. Everybody's on their own new faith, you know, but there's growth. And if anybody has not told you that you have definitely grown, I'm here to tell you that you're definitely grown, okay? You have what's coming out faced off, okay? The Seven of Swords. The Five of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Three of Swords, Libra energy, okay? You can have Libra in your chart, sun, moon, rising. Or you may have dealt with one, have one, mother, brother, sister, cousin. Take what resonates, okay? Okay, we have the Aquarius energy, Seven of Swords, Scorpio energy, Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus and Aquarius energy, Libra energy, and Taurus energy. So heavy Taurus and Aquarius energy is definitely out here, okay? There's been, I wouldn't even say like regrets. I would say there could have been some regrets in your life, now, present, past, present, future, but it's giving me heavy past. Like heavy loss, heavy grief, and heavy disappointment. This could be like grief for a certain specific person that is either passed away or gone out of your life specifically. Okay, this can also be a disappointment of a relationship, partnership with the Hierophant here. This could even be a marriage. It's kind of like something that you've seen that could have went to like the distance of time. Something that you never thought in your little mind, man or female, that this situation would just definitely fall apart. You could also have been dealing with the fact of you could have even been manipulating yourself, meaning your thoughts, your vision. With the Five of Cups here, that's kind of like Scorpio, Pisces energy. That's letting me know that you could have had the picket fence, okay? You could have had the kids, could have had the whole enchilada. And if you didn't have that, you had a dream of having that, okay? With a Pacific person, Pacific name, Pacific place. This could even be like a Pacific image. Okay, hold on. He's using speech and graphic detail. Okay, thank you. And we're gonna get you out of here. Take what resonates, because I'm getting a lot. This could have been a relationship. This could have even been a career. Okay, I'm even seeing that with the Hierophant. This could have been a job or organization that you could have worked at for a long period of time, and it put you like the highest heights. Like you gave you that good ego, that good strive, that good accomplishment, that good precision. It even gave you a good title or image, okay? It came along with it, with the Hierophant. And you got the Queen of Pentacles, male or female. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, caring, and providing financially work. This could also be a parent as well. So, like I said, you could have had kids with this person, or you could have been providing for kids working at an organization. I mean, it's giving me heavy, giving it all you got. Like, 10 toes in and we only got 2 feet in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have covered yourself, like, with compassion, empathy. Okay, that's what nourishing is. It's like when you, when there's no doubt, you gave it doubt. You brought life to the situation. You could have poured your heart, your soul, you know, into a situation, whether it's a love ship, or it was a marriage, or it was a job, okay? Or it could have been even an organization being built. Okay? Take reference. Is that a devil? Oh, Lord. Let's hurry up and get it out here. What the hell? That was weird. Did y'all see that? Ooh. Creepy. Okay? Weirdo. But anyway, it's something that you passionately held on to. Okay? It's something that you passionately held on to. Like, really. With the 4 of Pentacles clarified, the 7 of Swords, like you were even at one point strategic about holding on to this certain situation. And like you had passion, you had fire. Like, you felt the it boy, it girl. Hello, you felt something. This is something that made you feel something. I'm talking to somebody that really, like, heartbeat, like, feel overall something. And the reason why I'm explaining this part, because Spirit is telling me this is the most important part of it all, okay? This is the most important part of it all. What is speech? Sexual, yeah, okay. Okay. This is like the meat of the situation of why you feel in your 5 of Cups energy. Give me more, because I feel like I should go more onto that. Yeah, the 7 of Cups. It was so bad emotionally. You have heavy Scorpio energy. It was so bad emotionally to where you could have built illusions for yourself. You could have made up options. You could have made up excuses. It's giving me like heavy excuses for somebody. Like, you know, if they didn't treat you right, or they didn't call, they didn't text, or what if you had an in and out relationship? You were just like, oh, well, we're going to get back together. These could be even excuses to family, okay? To family members with the Hierophant as well. This could have been a mom or a dad, somebody you really respected. This also could have been your job excuses of why you couldn't come in, or the lack of performance. It was something about the lack that you was discovering as you was going through this partnership and relationship. But what's the crazy thing about it, you got the King of Wands, man or female, you was still 10 toes down, 10 toes into this situation. In spite, it feels like it could have dragged you, it could have, how they say, exhaust all possibilities of it, but you still nourished it, man or female. With the Libra energy, there was a lot of emotional suffering. That's what I'm getting. It was like emotional suffering with 3 of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles. Some of it was emotionally suffering while you were alone, trying to keep up an image. The 9 of Pentacles is somebody that seems like they have it all together and the lacks of luxury. Some of y'all pretending like you have it together, and inside things were just crumbling and falling apart. You know, that's good to pretend. Baby, y'all gonna know, okay? When I'm hurt, y'all gonna know about it. But some people are good pretenders, though. You know what I'm saying? Some people are really, really good pretenders. You know, they're able to keep it like all together, keep it established when things are definitely falling apart, okay? I could be talking to a feminine energy, or a man that exalts a lot of feminine energy. It's giving me collaboration. Teamwork makes the dream work, the 3 of Pentacles. You are still willing to give it your all when inside, around you. behind closed doors. This was not like visual, okay? Even though the moon is out here, I'm just giving like behind closed doors, things were just crumbling. You were crumbling. And maybe you didn't know about that with Capricorn energy here, okay? You still held on. You still held your control. You still had your composure. Yeah. Y'all some strong people. Y'all are strong people, okay? Whoever this story is about was some strong soldiers, because baby, I would have caved in a long time ago. Yes, with the Ten of Cups, I'm telling you, this might be a marriage, this might be a commitment. You could have been engaged, this could have been a business, this could have been a business you worked for, okay? That took a total twist on you. When you was going right, it was going left, okay? You even may have a person that still kind of hold on to your energy. For instance, like when you get personal readings, that person still may come up and you're wondering after weeks, days, months, years, hello, weeks, days, months, years, why are they still coming up? Well, I'm about to tell you why. Because you definitely in a position to where you have either let go. And this is not an ugly let go. I feel like this is the kind of person, yeah, with the Fool and the Nine of Cups. Like, you could have been dealing with a kind of person that was, how they say, had a Pisces. This could be a Pisces. It could be a Uranus in Pisces. You was dealing with some kind of person that was definitely, when it came to their emotions, when it came to them, how they say, taking accountability, when it came to them pouring inside of oneself, nevertheless your family, or you could have been dealing with the boss of a corporation. Most high dollar jobs like Dell and other companies, not trying to throw Dell under the bus or anything, but y'all know these high companies, they easy to replace somebody. So you better be work on time, do what you got to do. It's giving me like this energy made you feel like you were replaceable in some kind of aspect, whether it was a job, whether it was a relationship, whatever this is, like you were replaceable at an aspect in your life, or at least they made it seem like you were. Oh, Lord. What the hell, spirit? Okay, I promise you I was minding my own little business. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's get more. Give me more on the Queen of Pentacles. That could be your energy right now, okay? Concentrate on the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. With the Four of Wands. Whatever this was, it made you, after it left, after the disappointing, with the Four of Wands in reverse, it made you a whole lot of unstable, okay? You had a lot of inter-conflict, a lack of support. Some of y'all, a lack of support of people around you. You didn't have clear clarity. Some of y'all didn't have good clarity as well on what happened. You could still probably be guessing like what the hell happened. You could still be guessing that. Like we was also in love and then all of a sudden we were also married and all of a sudden and some of y'all that do got the clarity, you could still probably be wondering like what the hell. You know what I'm saying? Give me more on the Queen of Pentacles, man or female. The Ace of Swords. Some of y'all, like I was saying, need mental, still wondering and need mental clarity on what could have happened. I mean, you're slowly with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck getting insight, but at the end of the day, you could still be wondering like what happened. You worked on it so much. You had put passion in it and was so happy at one time. That's at the bottom of the deck. You really had some memorable moments. This is not somebody, if this was a relationship, this is not somebody you just met and you just hit it, quit it. No, this is giving me long term. This is giving me you could have, how they say, married to them, or you could have build a foundation. Some of y'all live with this person, some of y'all, how they say, been through the rumbles in the Bronx. So I'm also getting some of y'all was homeless with this person as well, okay? Take what resonates. It's like you could have went through the war with this person. Like y'all had a lot of obstacles. But here's the thing. What's crazy is with the Nine of Cups, okay, Pisces energy and the Fool here, okay, Aquarius, Aries, Uranus energy, it's like as you begin to take a leap of faith, things begin to turn. Okay, it could have been, a wish fulfillment, how they say, but it became a nightmare somewhere when you were being disappointed after disappointment after disappointment. But then at the end of the day, you have what the Fool took a leap of faith, and some of y'all separate. And it's giving me an energy that some of y'all were kind of forced out of the separation. It's like you didn't want to, but then at the end of the day, you were forced. I mean, you had no other choice. You had to go. Like, for instance, this is the best way I could describe it. Ooh, spirit. It's like you were with somebody and they just kept repetitively cheating on you. I feel like cheating is a choice, okay? It's not that's not a habit, that's not a disease. That's a person that continues to do the same thing. It's giving me heavy patterns, heavy doing the same thing. Like this was if they were a cheater, they were a perpetuous cheater. If they were a liar, this person wouldn't know the truth if it slapped them in the face. If they were somebody that didn't have a heart to love emotionally, baby, even if they could have read a book, it just wouldn't have matched with you, basically. So it's giving me like heavy energy collective, and you guys were the one that was holding up the front. Oh my shoulders feel heavy, and that's probably how you were in this connection, and you just kind of didn't even know it. Like I said, putting on a show, putting up a front, because love was obviously here with the Five of Cups for you to be disappointed, but you never looked behind you to see the other cups with the opportunity, because the Seven of Cups here, you gave it chance after chance, you gave excuse after excuse, you cover up after cover up. And it's okay. We all been a fool sometime in my life, right? Right. Everybody has. Especially if you're in love and you want it to work. When you in love and you believe in something. This feels like something that you believed in. That's what it feels like. Whether they, the partner, the situation, you believed in it. And because you believed in it, that heart chakra shined on every step. It even ignored and it worked glasses on certain things, and that happens. Like they say, love is definitely blind. And now you may be at the point with the Nine of Cups. You could be a little bit selfish with your selfish energy because you was forced out of a situation, okay, with no return. Yeah, you was forced to end a situation. Like this person just kept doing it. Just kept doing it, just over and over and over. Some of y'all, even with the Hierophant, give me more on the Hierophant. With kids, family, there could have been counseling. There you could have thought about canceling. There was like any way that you could have fixed this situation, you could have fixed it. But it's giving me like, yeah, with the Three of Cups, yeah, there was no celebration sideways. It's like this is the kind of energy that whoever this message is for that was dealing with, this is the kind of energy like they'll be good for a couple of months and then they go back doing the same thing. Because the Three of Cups went sideways. The Three of Cups upright means celebration. It means collaboration. It means creativity. It means a community. It means happiness. But it went sideways over the Hierophant. That means it was some real bad times and it was some good times in this situation. Giving me more bad times than it was good times, okay? But I'm sure some of you guys, if this message relates to you, you remember some of the good times to the point that now that you may feel like love sucks, love stinks, and there could have been no way. And I could see how you could feel that way, okay? I mean, definitely. With this kind of heavy energy, because this shit is heavy as hell, I could see why you would feel that way. Baby, I could see why, honey. I could see why. I can relate to that. Don't agree with it, but I can relate to it right now. Because I'm feeling you. Give me more on the Three of Cups and why it went sideways. Some of y'all may be still, you got the Six of Cups in reverse. Some of y'all could be still living in that past hurt, past trauma. And it don't give me like a heavy past hurt, heavy past trauma. It gives me like you're not willing to take a risk. It's giving me not much of a risk taker. You also got the five of swords in reverse. That's past resentment. Some of y'all could like resent of the mistakes you made. That could be half of the five of pentacles as well. Like the mistakes you've made, the choices you, the decisions that even involved yourself in with this situation, person, place, or thing. Some of y'all could be regretting it. You can also be a little bit over emotional, but here's the thing about the over emotional. Give me more on over emotional when it comes to this situation or whoever I'm talking to. It could be emotional with the collaboration. Like, for instance, why didn't I see it? Why didn't I see the red flags? Hello, Debbie. Why didn't I see the red flags? You could like be really hard on yourself. Okay, some of y'all could still be healing as well. The Three of Swords is definitely out here. It's giving me now the energy is shifting. It's giving me more like this was some of y'all's past. Like past. Okay, and you've already came through the fire. And I'm going to be honest, if you're going through the fire, baby, the only way through fire is to go through it. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no other way. You can't get under Pie Face Tyrone or Dumb Duck Jessica, baby. You're going to have to go through it. Because what would happen is you would take one suitcase and you will accumulate a whole bunch of suitcases, and you will definitely officially be distraught and bitter and be called the bag lady or bag man. Men can be bag people too as well. Okay? So the only way is to go through it is to go through it. Some of y'all right now with the Ace of Pentacles or how they say manifesting opportunities for yourself, which is good. But it ain't love. Some of y'all that are manifesting opportunities with yourself. And if it is love, it comes with a strict guideline. Like strictly, majorly guideline. It comes with a strict guideline. Like it comes with a whole checklist. Give me more on the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it comes with a whole checklist. You ain't taking too much, okay? Definitely a lot of love. Yeah, I feel that. Like, yeah, with the Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's definitely like you go by a strict guideline list. Like, well, check that out. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving me heavy, strict guideline. Now we're getting more into the love department because the first part was kind of like it could have went anyway. Now we're getting into love. Because the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, it's like the tightrope. Like touching the Nine of Pentacles, you could still be single right now. Okay? If you dating, ooh, it's casual. I'm hearing. Okay, I'm seeing like, okay, the cross is up, baby. The cross is definitely up. And I can understand. Like, I can relate. I can relate. Don't agree, but like I say, this ain't my message. So I can relate. You know what I'm saying? The cross is up. But the good thing about it with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, it flapped on the Three of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles, God ain't finished working with you yet. So don't count the love situation. I always say that. God ain't finished working with you yet because you're still in the healing situation. You're still going. You're still traveling. Every day you wake up, you don't know the blessings and the opportunities and the free will that you have to the right person doing the right thing for the right gift, because the wheel of karma comes back around, okay? And instead of you being like the person you jumped away from, you definitely, I'm talking to somebody that reason why you're so hurt by the looks of this spread is because you're not like that person. The reason why you're so hurt because you do have a heart. Ooh, I'm getting chills. The reason why you're so devastated and running away from love is because you are the epitome of love. That's why. I'm getting teary-eyed. When you love, it's serious, it's major. You pour all of it into whatever you're into, whether it's work, whether it's passion, whether it's people, whether it's relationship. It could be your plants and your pets, baby. You are that heart space. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is good. This is good. This is a good one. This I see why Spirit say this is a good one. You are loved. Even though here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you what else I see with the Ace of Pentacles, because that's the biggest major blessing out of all the tarot deck. And it sits right on, okay, the overly emotional part. The Queen of Swords. You could be an over emotional person. You could be the one that cries through movies. Okay? You could be the one that if you see something, you definitely is gonna reach out. Like you gonna do your best to try to help a situation out. You could be the one if the world wasn't so chaotic. If you see a lady and a baby on the side of the road and you were driving, you will stop, okay, and see if they need some help. You will stop and see if there's some help needed. You, that person, you are, I'm telling you, whoever this message is for, you are definitely the epitome of love. And that's the reason why you feel like no when it comes to love. And that could be a side note message for somebody. I don't know. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Get me on the 10 of Cups. Some of y'all, when it comes to whatever it was in the past, it just kind of made you restless. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like the restless energy. If you did, yeah, emotionally, yeah, you're restless. With the 8 of Cups in the upright, some of y'all could be restless when it comes to like love, period. You restless. You restless with, you wrestle. And some of y'all may wrestle with having a partner, with having a family, which having your wish fulfillment. Some of y'all may focus on just kind of working on yourself and your opportunities. But here's the thing on that though. A heart this big ain't never by themselves. I would be honest. A heart this big is never by itself. No. And that's why the 3 of Pentacles is over here. A heart this big, who wouldn't want to collaborate with a heart that big? You got to think about it. While you crossing love, some of y'all are like, no. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all are guarded. And I get it. I get it because the 3 of Swords is here. So that's letting you know, okay, I may have a little bit more work to do. That's where the accountability comes. Like it's levels to growing. And I'm here to tell you, you growing. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to growing. That don't mean you totally over it. No. No, you got the whole 10 of Swords in your bag. Okay, so 10 of Swords, that means it was tragic. It was death-defying. You could have been lied on. You could have been talked about. You could have been cheated on. You could have been in a third-party situation. But what I will tell you is that rap sheet is over. It's over. That rap sheet is over. Because you protect your heart to the point that you, how Bernie Mac say, you live by the wish system. No, and Cedric Entertainer says that. I wish a motherfucker would. You live by the wish system, okay? Like, I wish they would. Which is good, though. Because you got the Ace of Swords. That means you tapped in. You going by your, this thing right here. Your third eye. You stand in your truth. Even broken and all. You could be very articulate. You can also be very crafty and creative. So you stand in your truth. If you didn't know it, you are. Everybody is created and blessed and gifted in some kind of way. So if you have not checked in with yourself, that might be the next level you do. What's your creativity? What's your art? What are you good at? Because you might want to tap in, because that's all the process of healing. But you've grown. And that's the title of this. You've definitely grown. But with the Eight of Cups here, you definitely easy to detach. Some of y'all are detached when it comes to love. Some of y'all are detached when it comes to people as well, on the Three of Pentacles as well. Some of y'all could be a little screwed and bitter when it comes to listening to love, talking about love, love period, all the way around, collaborating with anybody. You could be a little standoffish. But I'm going to tell you, that's about to change. Sorry to say, but it is. It's about to change. Because Spirit is about to show you something different. I'm telling you, that's about to change with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, I felt it. That's about to change. You could be a little standoff. And here's the thing. When it changes, it's not going to just throw you out there like you felt you were thrown out in this connection. Some of y'all were dating a King of Wands, a player. Now, let me tell you about the King of Wands. And it can be kind of, how they say, misconstrued in the tarot deck, because it's supposed to be leadership, taking action. You could have been with somebody that you felt like had all those nice qualities, but in reality form, that was no nice qualities about this person with the Seven of Swords behind them, okay? Yeah, this was a magician, which brought in the Seven of Cups. That made sense. This is somebody that led you by a whole illusion, a whole fool. Like, you would think they a stand-up guy, but they actually really not. They're real manipulated. They're a coward. This is somebody that likes to throw rocks and throw their hands. This is somebody like the love bomb. Tell you what you want to hear. This could be also a ghoster. Somebody that's not in, how they say, knowing who they self is. And here you go with your genuine, loving, caring, care bear self. Okay? And you're connected to somebody that does magic. I don't think that's a good connection. What about y'all? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that made you, and it also, here's the thing, I'm also seeing right here with the Four of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, okay, see, you, the Queen of Pentacles, whoever the collective is the Queen of Pentacles, loving, nurturing, caring, open-hearted, and responsible. Queen of Wands, sometimes they can be reckless, okay? They can go off impulse. There ain't no responsibleness for that. They can be handsome and they can think between their legs and not on the top of their head. Very lustful, very out of control. Make reckless decisions in the drop of a dime. But the crazy thing about it is there's no cups on their end though. And I'm not trying to down your person. I'm just saying and painting you a picture of how that wasn't a match from the get-go. You got love, peace, harmony, and then you got manipulating, backstabber, cheater, liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the devil and God put together. And that's kind of what Spirit is telling you. You know what I'm saying? So don't come hard on being bitter on yourself. I'm on point. Baby, I'm just reading the cards, honey. I got the down low and I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to tell you the truth today. So if you ever wonder, it seems like if this story belongs to somebody, if you've ever wondered the reason why y'all broke apart suddenly and you got 10 swords in your back, it's because this person wasn't built to be connected with you anyway. And that's the rejection part. And that's the growth part. And I think some of y'all with the 8 of Cups, I'm here to tell you that. So it can drop the guard, drop the bitter. I'm not saying don't use this, because I promise you on God, use that with the 8 of Swords, okay? Protect your heart. I'm never going to tell you not to, but what I am going to tell you is this. God's about to change your whole life, and it's about to put the right people in your path because you use this. Because you're not accepting nothing else. That chapter, that pattern, that cycle is closed. Book closed. Learn lesson. Can't play on your top no more. Can't fool you. Can't bamboozle you. Because you ain't letting nobody in no way. So, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at Rub reading, stop looking at them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Some of y'all may stop looking at love readings. You know, I can respect that. Being a reader, I can respect that. I can definitely. I try to make it overall though. Sometimes I do direct it on love. You'll see by the title, but I try to be open because there's more to life than that. People like be life in, but most of all, some of y'all have really put the dot on that chapter in your life. You're like, okay, I'm a citizen delivered. And some of y'all, here's another thing. I'm also getting another message with the unstable, with the 4-1 to the 9 of Pentacles, to the 8 of Pentacles, to the 3 of Wands. Some of y'all need to heal. Need to go ahead and finish healing because it's bad. It's the heart is cold. I'm like cold. I mean shiverish. Like the heart ain't got no beat to it. It ain't got no love to it. And if you feel that way after seeing this message, I can see why. I can see why. I can see why. But things are about to change. Things are definitely about to change. Give me more. I'm glad I got 3 tarot decks out here because, baby, this message is messaging. Yeah, things are about to change. Chapters closed. The High Priestess to the 5 of Pentacles to the Devil. Some of y'all are working on your shadow self and don't even know it. With the High Priestess here, some of y'all are working on your shadow self and don't even know it. Now, shadow work is a really hard thing to do, but here's the thing. How are you working on your shadow self empathic and you don't know it? You being honest. That's working on your shadow self. You being honest. I'm talking to somebody that's really being honest. Really being honest with themselves, saying, nah, I ain't ready for love. I don't want love. This is not the energy that's out there trying to, replace somebody, get with someone. No, this is the energy that's kind of like shut it down, like all the way. Like, we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the pushback. Like, yeah, you're nice. Okay? You may talk. Some of y'all may talk and greet, but baby, you running it back in. You're like, you won't let them get close to you. But the good thing about it is your heart is still open. Your heart is open. You may not know that, but your heart is still open. I got 2 decks over here. If your heart wasn't open, the 7 of Swords will match this person. And the 7 of Swords did not match this person. You got a whole bunch of cups over here, a whole bunch of emotions, whole bunch of feelings, whole bunch of mental clarity, whole bunch of mental emotions that it's like your head and your heart fight back and forth. You do embrace of other people and it's not giving me the bitter energy. What's giving me what's bitter is you closing off on your love. You don't close off on nobody else's. For instance, baby showers, weddings. You okay to go with things like that. You're like, yay! But baby, you let them come towards you and baby, you got the rage. No! I see somebody got the rain be gone out. Like, I'm not playing. This is like, you giving me the energy like a guy may want to talk to you and you hook them up with your friend just to get them gone kind of thing. Y'all acting like that, collective? You also may keep it real professional, which may why the Queen of Swords is in reverse because you may be the kind of person that stands on business. Shay, that's how you be acting, girl. You got the rain gone out. Let me find out. You know what I'm saying? You standing on business, Shay. And that would come across a little pushy, like, and that's an aggressive energy. If this is a woman, this is an aggressive energy. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, don't even, like, it's written on your face, like, don't even bring your ass up over here. And it's not, and the craziest thing is, hold on, let me see something. You got offers. That's the craziest, ironic thing. You got offers. You got towards you versus a wand, okay? King of Wands is passion. You know, it could have been hot and heavy. You got knights coming towards you slowly. Like, they don't even know how to, you know, should I say something to her? This is funny. You got them rock, paper, scissors and their friends talking to their mother and trying to see, should we say something? I mean, and then what would I say? Because you're coming in the Nine of Pentacles energy. So that's letting me know whoever this message is for, you're very independent, self-sufficient. You're good at doing things on your own. You're more comfortable with doing that. You were forced to. You were forced to get in that comfortability. You were forced to put yourself centered. And see, that's the whole thing about it. Like, I understand this energy because I was forced as well. Like, this is not something you just wanted to do. You wanted the Ten of Cups here. You wanted long term. You wanted all that. But you was forced to, besides Dumb Duck David and Pop-Face Sharon, forced you to be a certain kind of way. So you had to learn a different lesson. It's like, you know, you are forced to have to be put that way. And I get it. Like, this is not your energy, but you had to learn to adapt by the lessons you learned. That's all it is. You had to learn to adapt. Thank you. That's a good way of saying it. You had to learn to adapt from the lessons you learned. That's a good way of saying it. Because you was just too open at one point in your life. You was just too easy at one point in your life. And that's another way of looking at it. You know, you was just too pure. How they say, you know, them energy vampires, they love the purity. They love the green one. And baby, y'all were green. You was green. And everybody's been green. It's not to say that you didn't have the common sense. Everybody's been green to love at one point. Everybody's been green to a passion at one point. Everybody's been green to something. Like, I say, kids don't come. You was once a child and you grew up, and what you've learned and what you see and what you observed as your child being an adult, you were unknowledgeable about something, but you was taught here. This, whatever this was, taught you here. If it makes sense, okay? You ain't green no more. You ain't green no more, baby. But here's the thing, though. You're not green no more, but the love's still there, though. That's what you can't run from. And even though this Knight and your options are probably saying, well, damn, what's wrong with her? You know, because a Knight ain't a bad-looking guy or woman. A Knight is somebody that can really carry their own. They just kind of slow, steady, and very, how they say, discernment about how they do it, because they have either observed you a little bit, you know what I'm saying, because your energy is so standoffish, like, yeah, but they still carry on. You know, this is somebody that could be around you at work. This is somebody like a neighbor or something. This is some people, or it could be a group of people. Take one resident. They have observed how you move, and some of y'all move in silence. Some of y'all move by yourself. Some of y'all move with just family. Ten of Cups is here. Some of y'all move in such a grace to where it's hard to get around the bubble you designed for yourself. That makes sense. It's kind of hard. Like, they got to sneak in and get out. Like, this is somebody, you know, y'all got a group of people that really want to say, hey, hi, and then run off because they don't know how you going to react. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people that really want your attention, and that's the crazy thing. And you're not even looking that way, that direction, that form, but your heart speaks. And that's something you can't get around. Man, that energy don't go nowhere. Like, that energy didn't go nowhere. This energy don't go nowhere. It don't go nowhere. When you got it, you got it. That's something God give it to you. Can't nobody take away from you. You laughing your butt off over here? Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. It's genuine. It's genuine. I feel like this energy is definitely genuine. It's a genuine energy, and you can't run from it. You can't hide from it. It's just who you are. You are doing a good stance with the bubble. I ain't going to lie. Maybe some of y'all is focusing on work, career, you know, what you can move. It's like y'all are playing chess, not checkers. Put it like that. And I can see why you have definitely grown. Yeah. And with the hangman, some of y'all do give grace. And here, I love you too, David. And I'm going to tell you another reason why you've grown. Even though whatever this was that was so toxic over here, right? Because I clarified the devil. You still find a way to care. It's giving me with the hangman on top of the devil. Even though they didn't treat you right, do you right, or whatever, you care. Now, I'm not going to say you like this person. I'm not, that I cannot say. Okay? I can say you love them. I can definitely say that. But you don't like them. And then, hey, I've got a couple of people in my life now that I love to death, but I don't too much care for you. And that's giving that kind of energy. Like, you can still love this person that did all this damage to you, but you don't really care for them very much. This ain't the kind of person you would invite to Thanksgiving dinner, put it like that. It's like you stay far-fetched. You keep your distance. You could even have nostalgia about the good times with this person at times with the hangman sitting here. But it's like you are really wrapped up to know that your heart, your intuition is saying no. Yeah, it's going to bring a tower. And so you like, oh, no. I would love you from over there. Yeah, the strength. Yeah, Leo energy. I'm going to love you from over there, baby. Y'all good at strong warning people from a distance. Like, yeah, we cool. From a distance. You good at strong arming people from a distance. I don't feel no ill will feeling on your side. I don't feel no hate, no regret. I don't feel none of that. What I do feel that there's love and you can't help to do what you're designed to do by Spirit, God, the universe. It's to love, and you do exactly that. But you damn sure is the gatekeeper, boy. You checking, you making sure that whatever you're giving time, energy into, baby, it's accurate. It's going to give reciprocity. It's going to give it, I got to make sure, or I'm not dealing with it at all. And most of y'all have decided when it comes to the love, when it comes to that type of love, partnerships, I ain't dealing with it at all. Some of y'all could still be dating a Knight of Pentacles, or a Knight of Pentacles could be coming towards y'all. Take what resonates, but it's like reality form. Your heart is still guarded. And you've grown, but you still grown. You're still in the healing process, though, by the way. But you're growing. You're growing. And yes, you passed the lesson. If you're wondering, did I pass? Absolutely the fuck yeah, y'all passed. Y'all passed and chapter's closed. So you don't have to worry about getting that, because anybody that tries to do that again, baby, you're going to clock it. It's like your intuition. And see, that's another thing here. Reason why y'all couldn't be together, because some of y'all are high priestess. Y'all listen to your intuition. Versus the person that you were dealing with, baby, bird, fly, numbers, they don't even, child, they don't have a clue in the world. Even though you may not be spiritual for some of y'all, and you may have had, let's say, a different religion, your person had a different religion for some of y'all, they still wouldn't use the third one. They barely use this one. You know what I'm saying? The common sense still wouldn't kick in with them. And that's another reason why I can see the difference of why y'all had to separate. Why God, Spirit, the universe said, these two can't be together. You know what I'm saying? These two can't be together. Because somewhere in your soul, your spirit, you were placed on humanity. And I really do believe that there's people out there like us that are placed out there. Because it's not like God gonna come back on the earth and die again or anything like that. So I do believe the universe sends people with love to show love, just who you are authentically, no matter how bad life has gotten, no matter what you've been through, no matter what, you are definitely going to do what you are designed to do. And you're covenant, but you're going to do what you're designed to do. And you still have love there. The energy still glows. Some of y'all could be humanitarians as well. Like really, really big on plants, cats, um, earthly stuff. You know what I'm saying? People in general. That could even be your profession with the Hierophant here. Mm-hmm. Strays. Stray cats. I'm here for somebody Pacific out there. You could like cater to stray cats. You take a lot of foster. You could foster parents, foster kids, so on and so on. Okay? You don't mind helping, put it like that. You don't even think about it. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. You too, if you're a mother and you have kids. Like you don't mind helping. And that shows growth. And I'm going to tell you why that shows growth. Because do you not know with the strength here, there's a lot of people that have not even been through half of what you've been through. And these people are bitter. These people are hateful. You know what I'm saying? You took your pain and you did not change. You did not change. Regardless of what was said, what was did, and what would had the end or what end, you took that and you did not change one bit. You didn't change. Matter of fact, you took that and monopolized it. That's why I say this, you played chess, not checkers. Where even with the 10 of swords, give me the 10 of swords. This was really meant with the devil here, the high priestess. Yeah, this was really meant to break you with the world. That was meant to break you. That was really meant to break you. You don't know how many clients that I have that I talk to and their spirit is broken, but that didn't break your spirit. That didn't break your spirit. Mm-hmm. I mean more as well. It didn't break you at all. At all. And yeah, you're not accepted to love. You're in the king or queen of swords energy, but it did not break who you was as a person. And spirit wants you to know the rejection was to make you stronger. It wasn't supposed to break you. It was supposed to heal a part of you. I don't know. I don't know. Is being a mom changed your life strongly? Is being a so you asking me? Is being a mom, did it change my life? Yes. Yes, both times. Yes. It did. Mhm. Yes, it did. Yeah, it did. It really did. So yeah, being a mom did change my life. Yeah, it really did, and not in a bad way, in a really good way. And kind of like who this story is about. You know, things happen in your life to change your life in a better way, and it is doing that. And you might not see that now. You might not see it now. You might feel like, well, I'm just gonna protect myself. And there's the moon, and there's the star here. And that's giving me heavy duality. This is something you might tell yourself. You might not even put yourself out there or express yourself or be expressive like I am most of the time. But yeah, it gives you that power. It gives you that protection. It teaches you that. It also teaches you how to accept rejection. A lot of people in this world don't know how to accept it. It teaches you that. That's where the free will comes in. Good night, my love. That's where the free will comes in. Cancer energy. It teaches you that. Yeah, and not to give all you got with the Six of Pentacles. And it's teaching you not to give all you got. Make them work for it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. What's the Six of Pentacles with the Four? Yeah, with the strength. It taught you to not to pour all your eggs in one basket. It teaches you to be aware. It's teaching some of y'all is teaching you to open your third eye, use your intuition. Like if you feel that itch, no matter what, you might not can't see it, you might not can't prove it, but you know it's there. Go buy it. I tell y'all that all the time on this channel. I don't give a damn what these cards say. If you think in your mind and your heart that something is not okay, scratch that bitch and get on, get somewhere, okay? Get somewhere. Listen. Listen, Linda, listen. Okay? I don't care what these tarot readers be saying, including myself. If you know that something just ain't clack-lacking, ain't sugar, ain't spicing, ain't rolling up, ain't spinning. Hey, Heidi, happy Mother's Day. Baby, get the hell on, because I'm telling you, baby, I do. If I feel an itch, I'm like, oh, yep. And you might not even can prove it. That's the whole thing. With the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords to the Six of Pentacles, to the Strength. Some of y'all might not even know why you feel that certain way about certain people, places, and things, or why you don't collaborate, or why you live in that bubble. It's a reason. It's a reason. You gotta make, oh, I see reasons. Like, it's a reason. And you might not can prove it. Some of y'all can't even prove. Willie was over here fucking over and filling your face until the end. It's a reason. So that's what made you clue in. You supposed to. You were supposed to. It was divine for you to supposed to. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands? Yeah, you don't hesitate. Yeah. Some of y'all could be flighty about y'all new beginning. Like, and what I mean about flighty, because you got, I'm telling you, my little emotional cups of love out there, whoever this message is for, I'm telling you, if it resonates, it's you. You could be fighting how things are going to start. You could be wondering how things are going to start. You could be like, I wouldn't even say comparing. I would say scenarioing in your mind. Like, what if a scenario comes in and the Knight of Pentacles, a guy come in my life, and how am I? You could be just like comparing things right now. You could be. For some of y'all. You could be comparing. That don't mean you busting a grape, but you could be just giving it the thought, like a spin. I was thinking that. You were at, see? It's right here. My cards don't lie. My cards do not lie. You could be playing with the fact. Little bundle of love right here. Look at y'all. A little bundle of love. Look at my little poo-poos. They playing with the facts. Okay? But it don't last very long because you got the Seven of Pentacles here. I got to tell you, it don't last very long, okay? You go back to work and start building what's really your reality. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like this man is really, even though he's playing with the idea, he's like, but wait, I didn't sow those seeds. I didn't put in that. So I'm just going to kind of wait for what I did work for. You see how he's looking at the coins, like, I'm gonna wait for what I really did work for. You know what I'm saying? You click out of it really quick, though. It don't last very long, okay? You're like, yeah, but I ain't dating nobody, so, you know what I'm saying? The reality kicks in really quick, you know? It's only the idea. It's only the play. It's only the thought. You know what I'm saying? It may even be in your dream state, and you wake up and you're like, nah. I can see somebody talk about, nah. They must have crossed dreams or something. You know, your reality kicks in really quick. But you definitely have ground. Give me more on the ground point. Give me more on the strength. With the strength here. Okay, Carmen Justice. Uh-oh, this is about, I feel a shift. It's about to take Empress energy, bitch. Y'all know y'all worth. Clock that T, empresses and emperors. Okay, man or female, empress and emperor. Clock that T. Y'all know y'all worth. Y'all ain't playing with it. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you. I don't play about me either. So y'all ain't playing with it. I'm telling you. That's the karmic justice right there. I feel the shift. Give me more. Yeah. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know me as a reader and probably other readers talk about this reconciliation with the death card, heavy Scorpio energy, heavy Leo energy, and heavy Pisces energy. Now you're in your Empress energy right now. Some of y'all are definitely leveling up. You're still healing. Just because you're an Empress, you're still healing. You still healing. That's just saying you know your worth. You know what you want to take. Empresses are okay with being by themselves. They can be very complacent, but they're, confirmation. But they're nurturing, okay? The Empress is very nurturing. The Empress may have kids with these bunnies here. What else? Very spiritual, in tune with herself, mainly her body. Okay, the femininity with the cross here, with the necklace here. I really never looked at this card like that. Okay, very in tune. You could like red, or you wear a couple of red outfits. It's something about red is significant as well. You could also like a necklace. You may have a necklace that's dimey looking, or you may have something that was given by a heirloom, like a elder in your family or something like that. It's something about the necklace is significant as well. Like a necklace could have been passed along from generation, like it could have been your mama's and they gave it to you. Something about a necklace as well. Something about the color red. You may like the color red, or there's something about red. Because I see two red here. I see red and red. Red with the justice and red on the garment as well. It's catching my eye. And with the necklace, you get the female sign right here. Okay, and then you got the necklace right here. It's catching my eye as well. Take what resonates. It's something specifically about necklace jewelry. You may even like necklaces as well. You may like things like that. That's a girly thing to have. And then if you're a man, you like brooches and stuff like that. Okay, that's a very manly thing to have as well. Okay, I see a lot of men be wearing the little chokers. I think that's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Give me something else on the page.
Good morning, Mommy.
Good morning, baby. What else?
I was sleeping for hours.
Okay. It did do a shift. Some of y'all gonna get a message from whoever did this. You got the. Here's the thing. Some of y'all gonna get a message. Now I'm be honest with you. You got the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, and you might hear that quite often. Okay, but with the Sun to the Page of Wands to the Four of Wands, and here's the thing. It's Ten of Swords energy is a very beautiful. What's they call it? Beautiful energy for me. Okay, I don't know how any other readers read it, but I feel like if somebody did you a Ten of Swords, lay me down, body slam, that's worse than anything that you could possibly do to a person at any point with a heart like this. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, everybody has different measures of boundary crossing, drawing the line, the nail in the coffin, endings. Some people have an okay ending with, you cheated on me and we're done. We ain't got to never talk to each other again. And some people have taken just a little bit more than just cheating. It could have been lies. It could have been sleeping with family member. It could have went just a little bit deeper, but all of it, church say, whatever that was done to hurt you, to have you in that guarded energy, it's definitely wrong. It was definitely unjust. It was wrong, okay? And it shouldn't have happened to you. But because it happened to you, you have the 7 of Wands to the 4 of Swords. Some of y'all are in a relaxed energy that it may not bother you if an ex come, but then some of y'all maybe in the energy of being exhausted with a situation. I mean, like fed the hell up, like, because that's the 7 of Swords in reverse. That is somebody that's exhausted, felt the hell up, don't want to deal with it. Like I said, that's that love from a distance. That's that I love you, but I really don't like you energy. And that's what I was feeling over here. You know, this is not all of y'all, but some of y'all are interested in the fact of having this person back. Now, that's where the discernment is definitely being used. Now, I'm also telling y'all, don't be waiting on nobody, okay? Because with all this that's gotten going on, that this person has done, who knows, okay? You got the devil and the angel, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Even though the devil was once an angel, but at the end of the day, some of y'all are not willing to take that chance to even look backwards to find out. I'm going to be honest, because it's here.
Mommy,
Hmm?
you have to feed.
Mm-hmm. Need some water too, poo-poo. But use your discernment. And I'm not saying people don't change, but what I am saying, it all depends on how hard that nail was in that coffin is what I am saying. Y'all with the Page of Wands, some of y'all, they watch you. They're watching you. You got the Page of Wands to the 2 of Cups. Yeah. With the Judgment. They're watching you. They're keeping good eyesight. This could be on social media. This could be, okay. This could be through other people as well. Because here is what I do know. When a person do you wrong, when a person burn their bridge, they ain't got no other choice but to watch you. Because they done something to you. They don't know if you're going to get back at them. They don't know. It's giving me an energy that could be a little scared. A little scared. You know, like when you live your life genuine, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You sleep good at night. All you got to do is worry about the pain and trying to adjust it and the healing and the changing and the transformation and the ascending. So, you know, that's a lot to worry about on your own. You definitely ain't worried about the person that actually doing it. And the ones that are worried about the person that actually doing it, please use your discernment because you got the Magician. This is somebody that can actually, you know, do more harm than hurt. Like, this is the person with the Magician here, and that's what scares me. Like, the Magician is somebody that is a chameleonaire. They can make you feel a certain way and drop you on your fucking head, how Lil Wayne say, real quick, and you won't even know what happened. This is somebody that's good at playing games. They're very manipulative. That's what a magician is. This is somebody that may go to other people, other men, other women, and play on their top, you know, and get a smear campaign going, and now they disliking you, or they could be pillow talking with their new person, you know what I'm saying, and now it's a war against you, you know. The Magician is very clever. Like, this is somebody that's definitely clever. Very clever. Either they have studied you for a minute, or the fact that they studied people for a minute. That's what a magician does, study people. I'm a magician, but I just go to school for it. I study people. So I can tell if you lying by the twitch of your eye and one eyelash is gone. I'm going to clock in on it. By the way you move. By the questions you don't say. I also judge you by the quietness that you don't say as well. Especially the quietness. Or if you react too quickly. I'm looking at all that. Mm-hmm. So please be careful. If you are waiting on a person, I wouldn't tell you to wait on this person. I would never tell you to wait on this person. Because you got some good things ahead of you. But if you are wanting a person back, which looks like some of y'all are. Because there's a counterpart king and queen of wands. You just might get your wish. And I'm going to let you know, with the three of wands in reverse, they're going to come play it small. When, you know, there's a whole ten of swords here. They're going to play it small. Mm-hmm. For those that wanted your person back, those in the bubble, I ain't gonna, y'all already in y'all little bubble. I ain't talking to y'all. But the energy shift of those that want your person back, there's a back card. But keep in mind, they gonna play that real small. This is the kind of person that will wait a little bit and then come in. Like years. Couple of years, 2 to 3 years. 3 years the most. Like they'll stay away from you for 3 years and then they'll come back in. Because see, by then you done your healing. You in your Queen of Wands energy. That's the reason why I said that. You in your Queen of Wands energy. You looking good. You done birthed yourself back together. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, is doing your own thing. You could even be back out there dating or considering. Take what resonates with some of y'all. And as soon as you get Stellar Groove back, you know what I'm saying? Or you looking like Morris Chestnut on a good chocolate night. Here this person coming in and playing situations small and not being direct. Only because they've been in your mind the whole time. Remember the forced energy. You were forced out of a situation. Now there's an energy shift. You were forced out of a situation. Give me on the Eight of Swords. Yep. You were forced out of a love connection. You were forced to make a choice. And somebody chose for you by rejecting you, ghosting you, putting you to the side. Yeah. Emperor energy. Looking like a whole snack now. Definitely don't look like or feel like the way they left you. So somebody had to build you up, whether it was family that built you up, friends that built you up, or just time. Sometimes time can definitely heal a situation. And 3 years is long enough for you to be healing a situation. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to let you know, whoever this person was, they ain't grown one bit. They ain't grown one bit. Even though they got the wounded warrior core, meaning that they went through their own obstacles on the other end, you know, because once you separate, everybody got their own karma that they must adjust the lessons they learned. Hypothetically speaking, with the Ten of Wands, if you got children, they think the child situation is a burden. This is somebody that could be very immature thinking as well. Also give a health condition as well. You got the Temperance. It's how they think. It's their thinking pattern, which you probably, if you're healed and you've grown, you will probably see that as time go by, because you're interacting, or you will be, with the Wheel of Fortune without here, you really will be interacting with other people that acts with the open heart, just like you and me. You know, you'll start being around, and that means it has to be lovers. You know, I believe God will show you your tribe. That's why you're here on my channel. Will show you your people, show you who to open up to, show you who to trust. I believe that. Because I pray over my channel. Even though we get trolls, they don't count. Everybody get them. But I pray that my tribe actually want to heal, that actually want to push forward, that actually want to grow, that actually about love, whether they're with somebody or not. There's an authentic, genuine standpoint of love. It's with yourself and family and others, or it's in a partnership. There's love there. And probably 9 times out of 10, Not too many people showed you that. You were the one that gave all the showing, the loving, the protecting, and all that. You were the giver while everybody was the taker. You know, you was a chaser while people ran. Put it like that. But whoever this person is, they got a lot going on. Give me on the 10 of Wands. They got a lot going on. Now I'm about to get in their business. Has a lot to do with emotion. They got a lot going on. Yeah. Has a lot to do with emotions. Like, this is the kind of person, yeah, with the hermit, they not going to tell you, but they can't hold a relationship. You got the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups in reverse to the Page of Swords. This is somebody that can't hold a relationship and might still think that it's other people. This is somebody that could have left you for somebody else that's falling apart. With the 10 of Wands, that means they got a lot going on, a lot of burdens, a lot of situations on their plate. You know, this is that kind of energy to where, you know, with the Two of Cups, they trying to make it a legacy. They trying to get it right. This could have been somebody that could have tried to replace you as well. It's giving me replace somebody in your place as well. Or they date people that have similarities like you. At least try to match it up as it's the best way they can. Okay? They even try to date people that kind of mirror their energy as well, and it still fails. Okay. Hey, Wood. How are you, my love? This is that kind of person. And that's normally what happens. Honestly, y'all, that's normally what happens. When you fumble a real one, guess what? I'm going to tell you from experience, because I fumbled a real one in the past. When you fumble a real one, I think I was like 29, 30, 32. I was in my early 30s, right? Here, yeah, I'm going to be honest with y'all and fumble real quick. I had a relationship that should have stand the test of time. But here's the problem. I was in that bubble, some kind of like y'all were. And not only was I in that bubble, I was pregnant by the devil. Okay? It was a little bit more. I had, at least some of y'all ain't pregnant. If you are, I don't mean to call your person the devil. That's not what I'm saying. But that's the best way I can resonate with the message. Is I was literally pregnant by my baby daddy at that time. And it was like the angel and the devil situation. And my belief system is what made me fumble a good one, because he was very religious, and it wasn't like one of those controlling religious person. It's his father was a pastor, put it like that. And he came from a big family of 12, and I will never forget when I tell you, them people, y'all, them people opened their heart to me. And keep in mind, pregnant, like I am like 6 months pregnant with somebody else's baby. Keep that in mind. Nope, it wasn't his, okay? It wasn't no doubt about it wasn't his, because we wasn't even looking at each other at the time. He started liking me being pregnant. That was the weirdest thing, but okay. But anywho, so if I tell you his family, his mom, his dad, his sisters, he had a whole bunch of sisters, and those were the ones that I was scared of. You know what I'm saying? But because he had so many of them, he had like about 8 of them hoes. It was like 13 kids. I mean, Jesus. But anywho, nice family though. Nice family. Like, whoo, over the top nice family. But anyway, make a long story short, I decided, because of my broken belief system, okay, because of my broken traditions, my broken ancestor line that I had to finally break that. I didn't break that until I was like 42. So I kept making the mistake over and over and over and over. And over and over again. And that's the whole thing about learning lessons. If you don't pass, it's going to give back to you. But anyway, I fumbled him. And I didn't fumble him by cheating on him because shit, I was already pregnant, so that wasn't cheating. I fumbled him by breaking up with him, and I went back to my kid's father. Now, you would think that that would have been the dumbest idea ever, but I made it. And now that I'm older, like I really felt the wrath of that. How they say 5 years in the connection with my kid's father, 2 babies later, I felt the wrath of that because even then he hadn't married yet. I mean, he was still single, y'all. He was still single. Check that out. I had 2 kids. I was already married. He wasn't even married at the time, and I don't even know if he's married now. The weirdest thing. And he always used to tell me that I was supposed to be his wife in spite of. And I honestly believe that now. Look, I believe that now. Now I believe it, but shit. We ain't seen each other in like 30 years, okay? But I'm telling y'all, I had 2 babies later, then went on and got married to my baby daddy. After my second child, in between, before my second child came, I really knew that my belief system was really jacked up. And I really had made the big mistake in fumbling. And to this day, at being 47 years old, I feel the rapture, okay? So don't never let you think in your mind, if you was a good one, that person's not going to feel the fumble later, baby. They going to die with the fumble, okay? They going to feel it all the way to the day they die, I promise you, okay? They going to feel the fumble. They is definitely going to feel it because I'm telling you, to this moment, especially now that me being single, and I do go through nostalgia, and I'm like, damn, I could have been happy, not perfect, but happy. Genuine love was there. Because any man that takes a woman that's pregnant, you will question it right off, and then brings that same woman home to a religious family, and they open their arms with love. That had to been love there. Like that had to been love there. Like they were really excited about me having the baby and everything, child. It was weird, but that's who they come to find out. That's who they were. I didn't find out that his father was a pastor until after I broke up with him. And I still feel the fumble. Look, I still feel the fumble. Sisters were cool. I still feel the fumble. Like, for real. So if you're wondering, yeah, they still feel it. They still feel the fumble. But you definitely have grown. You definitely are grown. What else do you need to tell the collective? I don't want to make this too long because it's been an hour and 32 minutes. Spirit, let's get it going. You definitely have grown with the strength. Yeah, you definitely have grown. Okay? I love it. I love it. This was a good reading, even though I was kind of questioning it from the 9 of Pentacles. Like I say, you definitely have grown. Some of y'all had to come from the bottom to the top and you did it by yourself. And some of y'all are doing it by yourself. And it shows and it look good. And I'm not saying it look good as you being single because some of y'all are about to open up connections with other people with the Fool here. Yeah. And it's going to be protected. And now the 3 of Wands is in the upright. Yeah. You might not, how they say, you might not have a lover, but you're going to have a strong friendship group for some of y'all. Or be a part of a strong organization. Well, I look at this like being an organization. A strong organization. You're going to be, it's like you're going to be good. You ain't going to be lonely. That's for sure. You ain't going to be lonely because Spirit wants you to know you're not, you as an individual with a heart like yours is not, it's your purpose not to be by yourself, and that'll be justice. I'm telling you, all y'all loving baby, justice is out here. It is your divine given to be with someone or a group of people or some people that's going to pour into you. That is your justice. That is written. That is patent. It is what it is, whether you are ready for it or not. Some of y'all are getting ready for it. Some of y'all will be getting ready. Some of y'all are going to start shifting and say, hey, I met a new friend. Clock my dollar, I'm telling you. And it may not even be a lover friend. This might be a new girlfriend, a guy friend, a friend that you can count on that's going to be down kumbaya to ride with you like you ride with them. You're not meant to be alone. This heart that you got, collective, is not, it's already protected because you already learned to listen. So this heart that you got is something to die for. It's genuine. It's open. Some of y'all going to use this heart and bring in the emotions. Look at that cup. Bring in the emotions in your career, your passion. Some of y'all are about to get a rude awakening that what you thought you were supposed to be, it's going to change the script on you. Like I did. Never would I thought I'd be on YouTube, right? Right. It's going to change the script on you. It's like what you've been through is not going to be in vain. With the Temperance here, ooh, shit, the sun, there's happier days coming. There's rest and peace. There's opportunities. Yeah, what I tell you, the 10 of Cups. So Spirit is definitely also sending a message to open your heart. Because what you think it is, it ain't. Yep, Chariot. And you're going to good moving forward emotionally. It's going to take you some time with the Knight of Pentacles. But that's okay. You're going to age like fine wine, I'm hearing. I'm hearing for those a little bit older in age like myself, it's okay. Because you're going to age with fine wine. And baby, you ain't going to have no worries. The creme of the creme, okay? You ain't going to have no worries. The creme of the creme by creme. Okay, I'm talking about you gonna have a strong friend group. You're gonna have a strong surrounding, a strong tribe, strong family, strong relationship for those that want relationships. Because you know, if you don't want one, I get it. But yeah, if you want one, it's like it's coming in. It may take you some time, but it's definitely coming in like a solid foundation. Strong, solid friendship group, a strong, solid organization. Whatever this is, they gonna have your back and you gonna have theirs. I like this. And don't think what you're thinking, your family group is not gonna be the same. It's definitely gonna be different. Yeah. All the disappointment, all the sneakiness, all that is not gonna be in vain. Okay? Nope. It's not going to be in vain. It's not going to be in vain. The Empress. So all the sneakiness, the conniving, the behind the scenes, the things that you didn't know, it was meant for you not to know. Ooh. Because if you would have known, you would have tried to stop it and wouldn't emotionally detach from it. Ah, that makes sense. And you would have never healed with the star. That makes sense. Now it's all coming together now. For some of y'all, if you would have known what was behind the scenes and what would have happened, you would not be in the place that God wants you to be. So things behind the scenes, things were done, things were said, things wasn't shown to you right off. Some of y'all get readings. Well, how do they feel about me? Or do they care? Or did they care? Some of y'all gonna have to realize some things ain't for you to know because you go in a different direction anyway. So ain't no need to parlay your trip. Get in your chariot and let's go. That's why I tell people, don't wait on nobody. Don't wait on nobody. Don't wait on the exes to come back. Yeah. Yeah. You got the Empress to the Star, to the disconnect, to the I mean, I see white. Some of white could be significant. Some of y'all could like to wear white. Y'all don't wait on nobody. This is pretty. Like y'all have really grown. Y'all have really grown. I'm glad I was the one to give y'all this message. And for those that tune in later, congratulations. That chapter of that situation is gone. Like you can really kind of free yourself and live your life. Like this chapter is definitely gone. Like your next connections are gonna be genuine. Like you're gonna foresee it before it even comes. So if you were like on a, like a cat, you don't need to. You pass the lesson. Like you've grown. Like you've even looked at things a little bit different. Yes, you are. Absolutely, Shay Shay. That is true. That is true. That is most definitely true. And yeah, we're gonna run into some people that don't feel that way because that's just the way it is. If the world was kumbaya, we wouldn't have no crime, killing, or anything like that. But we all know that regardless of life being life and then what you're designed to do, even if you don't want to. I always complain a lot of times, be like, I'm tired, but then I hear my mama saying, get your butt up. There's something you gotta do. Go to work.
Mama,
What, Baba?
are you working?
Yes, I'm online. There's something you gotta do. There's a message that needs to be delivered. You have to lift up somebody's heart. And I do it, even when I'm tired, I do it. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind sharing love and peace, and I don't mind warning people as well. Like at the end of the day, reality for you do got people out there that like to play on people's heart. You do got people out there that likes to cheat and lie and steal and be manipulative and be cross. But then you do got those that are not like that, and that's where Spirit and God is telling you and sending it through me. It could have went left, but you decide to stand your ground and stand your purpose, and that shows growth, collective. That shows growth, collective. I ain't gonna even lie, cause baby, that be sometimes I'll be ready to take off the earrings and get the Vaseline and okay. But at the end of the day, guarded or no guarded, you're still showing love and it's still there and it didn't change you. You don't, and some of y'all don't look like a project of what you've been through either. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all have been through some rough situations with people, and it seemed like it had a lot to do with people, organizations, collaborations. Y'all done had a lot of hard things to do when it comes to collaborations, when it comes to working with people, when it comes to trying to make things work in your life, and you have definitely passed the test. Okay, a lot of tests, a lot of obstacles, and your spirit team, spirit angel, and God Himself is proud of you guys. So, yeah, because sometimes people need to hear it, and that's what I heard my mama say. My mom's been gone for almost 6 years now, and I talk to her a lot. That's like who I talk to. God and my mom in the other world is who I talk to. And sometimes she tells me some people need to hear that. They need to hear what you hear in your self-conscious. Some people need to hear that. And I'm okay with delivering the messages, and I'm okay with letting you know you've grown and you're pleasing. And you can't save everybody, but you damn sure you have a heart to save the world. Your heart is big as the world. And it's okay for you, and it's okay for you to protect it. With a heart like what was on this table right here, I see why some of y'all are the way you are. I see why. But things, like I said, things are about to change though. You're about to be able, because nobody wants to live in that bubble. So you're about to be able to let your hair down and feel more free and, be able to love. And if your past and people do come back, you already know. You already know what time they on. There's no need to replay. And for those that, accept the past, good luck. Free will is a must. Just use your discernment and have your scissors locked and loaded and ready, especially playing with people. A lot of people like to use that magician, like to be on the spell work. They like to tell you what you like to hear. They like to try to get under you. They like to pretend like and mask like that they're really your friends. And you know what I'm saying? They really there for you. And in reality for them, they are there to tear your whole life apart. Yeah. And if they, how they say, and what they didn't finish the first time they worked everything, they're coming back to finish the rest, you know? You know, I believe that. I'm going through that now in my life. I'm like, well, dang, you done told, I'm going through a divorce right now, and I can't get this man to seem to go to court, show up to child support court, anything. And I'm like, dang, I mean, you'd already killed the marriage. Now let me out, okay? Let me free. And I can't seem to get to doing that. And I don't know what he's waiting on. Because I'm one of them people, you only got to show me one good time, and I am done. I don't like to be hurt. I don't like to replay. I don't press rewind on a movie. If I ain't got time to sit there for a movie, I'm not going to watch it. So just to let you know what kind of person I am. If we can't go to the movies and see the whole movie, let's not go at all. If I can't sit down on that couch and watch the whole movie, baby, I'm definitely not going to press no rewind. Okay? Because I feel like that messes up the movie. Like, it's okay to make mistakes, but I'm going to feel like you need to either work with me or get it right the first time, because, baby, you don't get no second time. Once I'm done, that's it. We good on that. You don't need to show me how you feel too many times, okay? Ain't no need to ruin my life so many times and ruin my heart so many times. I believe you the first time. But I also believe I do believe people change, people grow, but I still believe you the first time, though. I live by those kind of standards. You know what I'm saying? I do believe you change and you grow, but I also believe you change and you grow for somebody else, because you damn sure can't try it out on me after you done that. No, ma'am. I'm okay. I'm good. Thank you very much. No come again. No one thing. Yeah, I was like, I've always been like that, though. I've been like that as a child. My mom, if she was alive, she'll tell you I was a scary kid. Like, once I was one of those kids you yell at and I go running. There was no need to punish me and whoop me. And no. If I felt like I ruffled your cage, I'm gone. I'm gone. You know, they say that about us light-skinned people. We scary. I claim that. Ain't no need to try it again, okay? I claim that. But happy Mother's Day, you guys. Until we meet again, I will be up tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. I wish all the mothers happy Mother's Day on this great day. Okay, anything you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. Please like, love, and share. Follow me on Facebook, okay? It's in that link, okay? The Linktree link, that's my website. And it tells you all about my Facebook page. Just follow me over there, Instagram. I'm doing some reels on the back. I'm really excited about my new projects that I'm doing outside of tarot reading. It's really fun because, like I said, I can be my authentic self. You can see the more goofier side of me. I posted a couple in the community board. You know, I guess, you know, it just kind of, I'm feeling more open to share with people to let you know that, you know, it's the person in the fire that feels the heat. Well, baby, I'm the kind of person, baby, I touched the stove one time, and you ain't got to tell me no more. Okay? You ain't got to tell me no more, honey. Honey, you burned me one time. We good. We is good. We good. Love and light, but yeah, no. I'm always gonna have that picture of that persona of you, unfortunately. And that is not holding a grudge, because like I said, I have a list, a stroll, probably 2 pages of people that I still love to this day, including family, but I really don't like them. And I'm okay with that. You know, and I show my authentic self, and I don't sit there and kick, They know I don't like them. It is a known, proven fact. And I've 9 times out of 10 told each and every last one of them I didn't like them. Not saying I don't love them. I do love them. And that's why the collective reading kind of resonated me on that part. I do love you. I loved you too much, and that's the reason why I don't like you, because I loved you hard enough to where the point I don't like you, because the disrespect was real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna allow anybody to disrespect my time, my energy, and my moment. And the cutoff game, you're gonna feel that generations until your ass dead before I even think about spitting your way. Okay, for real. It's in the description tab. Go to my link tree. My Facebook and IG is in the description tab as well. You'll see a little bit more of me and my family. I said I wasn't going to post anything else of Tristan on here, but you see Tristan over there on Facebook and Instagram, and what we do and how we're traveling and what goes on in my everyday life, the struggles, baby. I be complaining, venting, and then like I made one today, no, last night. Child, I made one last night because I couldn't help it, because a couple of my friends, they called me like at 9 o'clock last night, and they was like, yeah, let's go out, let's chill, let's get it. And see, now I've become a more homebody. I've become more stable when it comes to my 5-year-old, which if you let my older kids say it, I was never like that with them, because I was younger mother raising kids. So I was like a kid raising kids. I had my first child at 16. I had my second one at 19. I had Tristan at 42. That was an age gap in between all that, man. Anywho, so they called last night and they were just like, yeah, let's go, let's turn up. And I'm going to tell you, I am for a girl cutting the rug, okay? I am for the turn up. I am for the going out. I am for all of that, baby. I am for the booty shaking, Waffle House get. I mean, I'm for it, okay? But let me tell you what has changed in my life. A lot of things have changed, like responsibility. Like when I do that, I have to remember that little boy over there is gonna hit the floor at 6 a.m. in the morning, regardless of what's going on, regardless if school's going on, regardless of anything. He hits the floor at 6 o'clock. Am I gonna be sober enough for all that? Probably not. That's number one. Number two, here's another thing of reason why I did not go. It was already 9 o'clock. If I was going to go, right, I would probably want to come back in around 12-ish. Well, about time it was going to get me to get dressed and get my makeup going, it was going to be 10:30. So by the time I would have got there, it would have been like 11, which would have been good timing if I didn't have responsibilities to get up at 6 o'clock. So I would have only been there for an hour. Number three reason why I didn't go is not because I didn't want to go. I wanted to go, but I also knew today was Mother's Day, and I had to be up and at it. And I knew I had to be on the show, and I knew I had to do some content for work. See, I got to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? It's responsible time. I'm no longer married anymore. All the weight, the responsibility, and the problems are on my back now. So it's a lot of, those three was the reasons why I did not go. And I talked about that in my reel, So, I mean, it's different strokes for different people. It's all where you are on your growth process, especially if you are trying to grow a channel of 50 plus K people. You can't be coming over here hangover, stuff like that, not reading the cards. It's a lot of responsibility, and I accept the challenge of free will. So a lot of things in my life has changed, and that's what you see on my IG. You see the old, and then you see the new. And here's the authentic thing about me. A lot of people may say, oh, well, she acts funny, she acts different. You see the comments. Most of those people are the people that knew me in my old day. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. I don't give a damn. I am maintained. I am balanced right now. And I'm not doing it for your comments. I'm doing it for me and that one over there. I have a 5-year-old to raise. Yeah, I got at least 18 more years to be the stand-up parent that I know how to damn be. And I'm already 47, so the time is clicking. I ain't got room to make mistakes like some of the young people do. Baby, I ain't got room, I ain't got room to make those mistakes no more. You know what I'm saying? So my journey is a little bit different versus most people. So I do have fun. Don't get me wrong. I have fun. I do still go cut a rug, but it's at a decent time. That means I'll leave the house around 8 o'clock and I'll be home at 12. I still go to concerts. I still live my life. Don't get me wrong. I still date. I still have fun. I even drink and I smoke a little, but at the end of the day, I have responsibilities. My life, I don't have, put it like this, and I'm not tooting my own horn, and I thank God for it. Because when that lady asked in the comment, she said, did that change your life? And I said, absolutely. Having a child did change my life. I thank God for my child because I really, honestly, self-consciously, after the divorce, I wouldn't know where I would be, Shay, to be honest. And I will admit to that. If it wasn't for Tristan to keeping me on that, I wouldn't know where I would be. Okay? I used to be a addict back in the day, in my 20s, 30s, all the way until like my middle 30s, I was an addict. And I was a functioning addict. I wasn't a trashy addict or anything like that. I was very clean, classy, and doped up. It was kind of one of those situations. So I have a very dark past. So I embrace and validate my past. And I know how dark it can possibly be. And that's where most people will kind of cover it up. Me, I don't give a fuck. If you know what you know, I'm glad you know. So now you can see what you see, because this is the new me right now. And I'm not doing it for anybody but that one. This is who I do it for. Is that little 5-year-old sitting on that couch. So I wouldn't know where I would be if it wasn't for him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I'm happy that he's here. And I'm happy he keeps me in line. And I'm happy you guys, I decided to listen to my ancestors. And God allows me to be responsible and show up as my authentic self each and every day. Because unlike some people, I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to act funny. I don't have nothing. I still get the love and generosity from you guys just being my authentic self and showing up each and every day with the heart that I heart. Period. Period. So yeah, you can follow me on IG. You can follow me on Facebook. If you look in the description tab, you're going to see my link tree. You're going to also look down my link tree where the personal readings. You're going to see my Facebook page and you're going to see my IG page. Follow me over there and you get to see my crazy wild life and insane as being a single mom, a spiritual practitioner, and running a household all in one swap. Okay? All by myself. All in one swap, and still take care of me at the end of the day. But I love you guys. Until we meet again, same back channel, same back place. Bye.
Mommy, I got